Welcome back to the EagleCoins channel. Listen to me right now. Stop scrolling. Look at your pocket. Look at your change. Because what you're about to hear could already be sitting in your hand and you're about to spend it. Do not spend these coins. These coins are hidden wealth, silent fortune, serious money nobody talks about. Today we're exposing the top 5 most valuable ultra-rare Monticello Jefferson nickels worth huge money. And people are losing them every single day. Dirty old coins? That's the shock. These old coins is a treasure. Collectors are fighting. Real auction shock. Quiet wealth hiding in plain sight. Check your pocket now. Check these coins now. Every coin in this video is bigger, rarer, and more dangerous to ignore than the last. Stay with me till the end because the final coin changes everything. Rare US coins alert. Big money coins. Do not spend these coins. You're holding a fortune and you don't even know it. First coin number 1. Now listen carefully, because coin 1 is already slipping through fingers every single day, and once you hear this, you'll never look at a nickel the same way again. This is the 1957 Monticello Jefferson nickel without a mint mark. And if that sounds ordinary, that's exactly why it's so dangerous to ignore. This coin came out during a tense moment in American history when the country was shifting, money was tight in quiet ways, and nobody thought twice about small change. But that year mattered. The pressure was real. Production was rushed, attention was elsewhere, and coins were made to move fast, not to survive. That's how rare coins are born, not with celebration, but with stress. Hold this coin in your hand and it feels heavier than it should. 5 grams of quiet power, about 21 millimeters across, almost 2 millimeters thick, with a presence that doesn't scream, it whispers. That copper-nickel mix gives it that cold, solid feel, the kind of coin people toss without looking. And that's the tragedy. On the front, Jefferson stares forward, calm, almost warning you. On the back, Monticello stands clean and sharp, but on the rare survivors, there's something different. The strike. The surface, the way the light hits it. This detail changes everything. Most 1,957 nickels were abused. Spent hard, dropped, scraped, cleaned by mistake. And that's why survival in original condition is brutally rare. Very fine condition with original skin, untouched, unpolished, no harsh cleaning. That's where the silent fortune lives. Cleaned coins are destroyed. I'm serious. One wrong wipe and the value collapses. Original toning matters. That soft antique look collectors obsess over, the honest wear that proves the coin lived a real life, that's what they're fighting for. Now here's where it gets dangerous. There is no mint mark. That means Philadelphia. And for this year, that missing letter is everything. Certain dies, certain strikes, tiny alignment details most people never see. Those are the secrets collectors want. The spacing, the sharpness of Monticello's steps, the feel of the lettering. These are the quiet details that cause aggressive bidding behind closed doors. This is not fiction. At auctions, voices drop, hands shake, and bids jump fast. Collectors don't sell these. They lock them away. Supply keeps shrinking. Demand keeps climbing. And here's the number. Hear it once and don't forget it. Today, this single nickel has reached a market value around $180, not because it's flashy, not because it's gold, but because it survived when almost all the others didn't. This is hidden treasure, silent fortune, life-changing wealth disguised as 5 cents. So listen to me. Do not spend this coin. Never clean it. Don't scrub it, don't shine it, don't improve it. Professional grading is critical. Patience is golden. Check the year. Check the mint mark. Check the surface. One mistake can erase everything. People are accidentally losing this coin every day because they don't slow down long enough to look. And stay right here because the next coin is even rarer, even more shocking, and even more dangerous to ignore. What comes next makes this one look small, and once you hear it, you'll realize how much quiet wealth has already slipped through your hands. Next coin number 2. Stop. Slow down. Because this is one of those coins that looks the worst and pays the most. I'm serious. Coin 2 is the 1941 Monticello Jefferson nickel with no mint mark, and this one is dangerous because people throw it away, spend it, or clean it every single day. Old, dirty, dark, worn. That's exactly why it's a hidden big treasure. This is the kind of silent fortune that disappears forever if you don't know what you're holding. Stay till the end, because what you're about to hear flips everything you think you know about ugly coins. 1941 was not a calm year in America. Pressure was building. The world was shaking. The U.S. economy was shifting toward uncertainty, tension, and preparation, and that stress shows up in the money. Coins were being produced fast, not carefully. Nobody was thinking about perfection or long-term survival. They were thinking about movement, circulation, speed. And when coins are born under pressure, mistakes, weak strikes, and subtle irregularities sneak in. That's why this year matters. That's why 1941 quietly produced coins that collectors obsess over today. Hold this nickel in your hand and it feels solid, heavier than it looks. About 5 grams of dense history. Just over 21 millimeters wide, close to 2 millimeters thick, it has that old school weight, that serious presence. The copper-nickel alloy gives it a dull, muted tone over time, and on surviving originals, that dark, dirty surface is gold to collectors. That grime isn't damage. That's protection. That's history sealing the surface. Never clean this coin. I mean it. Cleaned coins are destroyed. Original toning matters more than shine ever could. On the front, Jefferson's portrait feels calm but stern, like it knows something you don't. The lettering, the spacing, the way the details soften naturally with age, collectors study that closely. Flip it over, and Monticello stands there, quiet and balanced. On rare survivors, the steps, the windows, the structure itself tell a story. Tiny strike details matter here. This detail changes everything. Some coins from this year show weakness. Others show surprising sharpness where it counts. That contrast is what drives demand. Now here's the part people miss and why they lose money. There is no mint mark. Philadelphia. That missing letter doesn't make it common. It makes it mysterious. Certain 1941 dies, certain production runs, produced nickels that aged beautifully, survived circulation, and kept their original surfaces. Very few made it this far without being polished, scrubbed, or destroyed by helpful hands. Survival is rare, especially in old and dirty condition that's still original. That's where the quiet wealth lives. Collectors are not joking about this coin. When one appears with honest wear, untouched surfaces, and natural aging, bidding gets intense. Voices go low. Bids jump fast. People don't flip these. They hold them. Supply keeps shrinking while demand keeps climbing. This is not fiction. This is real auction behavior. Secret collectors want these. They know once they're gone, they're gone. And here's the shock. Hear it once. Today, this 1941 with no mint mark, Jefferson nickel has reached a market value around $192. That's serious money. Life-changing wealth. Hidden treasure disguised as something people call junk change. Quiet wealth that people are accidentally losing every day. So listen closely. Do not spend this coin. Never clean it. Do not scrape it. Do not shine it. Professional grading is critical if you think you've found one. Check the date. Check the mint mark. Check the surface. That dirty look could be the reason it's worth everything. Patience is golden here because one wrong move erases the silent fortune instantly. And don't go anywhere, because the next coin is even older, even rarer, and far more dangerous to ignore. What comes next makes this one feel tame, and once you hear it, you'll realize how much hidden wealth has already slipped through your pocket without you ever knowing. Next coin number 3. Wait, don't blink. Because this next coin is the kind people laugh at, right before they lose a fortune. Coin 3 is the 1977 Monticello Jefferson nickel with no mint mark, very fine condition, with those strange brown spots people think are damage. That mistake is costing people everything. This is a hidden big treasure, a silent fortune. And it's being spent, ignored, and wiped out every single day. Stay with me, because this one proves that age is not what makes a coin dangerous to ignore. This is not fiction. 1977 was a strange year in America. Inflation pressure, economic uncertainty, confidence shaking quietly in the background. Money was moving fast and nobody respected small change. Coins were treated as disposable, not collectible. Production was about volume, not perfection. That kind of environment creates survivors that are rare for one reason only. Nobody cared enough to protect them. And that's exactly how this coin slipped through history unnoticed until collectors woke up. Pick this nickel up and it immediately feels right. About 5 grams of solid weight, just over 21 millimeters wide, nearly 2 millimeters thick, with that familiar but underestimated presence. The copper-nickel composition gives it a firm, cold feel, but on these rare survivors, the surface tells a deeper story. Those brown spots people call ugly, that's original toning. That's natural aging. That's authenticity. Dirty coins, this is the shock. Clean this coin and you destroy it. I'm serious. Cleaned coins are dead coins. Original skin is everything. Look at the front, and Jefferson's portrait feels sharper than you expect for a circulated coin. The spacing of the letters, the calm strength of the profile, the way the details soften without collapsing, collectors obsess over that. Flip it over and Monticello stands there quietly powerful. The steps, the structure, the balance. On the right examples, the strike quality jumps out even in very fine condition. This detail changes everything. Some 1,977 nickels were weak. Some weren't. The ones that weren't are the ones collectors are fighting over. Now here's where people lose big money. There is no mint mark. Philadelphia again. And in 1907, that missing letter hides something dangerous. Certain production runs produced nickels with unique surface behavior, natural brown toning, and stable metal flow that aged beautifully instead of breaking down. Most were cleaned, most were polished, most were ruined. Survival in original, very fine condition with natural brown spots is rare, extremely rare. Collectors know this. That's why when one appears, bidding doesn't look crazy on the outside. It's quiet, calculated, aggressive. People don't brag. They secure. They hold. They don't sell. Supply keeps shrinking. Demand keeps rising. Secret collectors want these because once the population drops low enough, the price doesn't come back down. This is serious money hiding behind an ordinary date. Here's the number. Hear it once. Today, this 1,977 with no mint mark, Jefferson nickel has reached a market value around $160 zeroth. That's quiet wealth. Life-changing opportunity. Hidden treasure disguised as 5 cents. People are accidentally losing this coin every day because they think modern means worthless. That belief is costing fortunes. So listen carefully. Do not spend this coin. Never clean it. Never scrape those brown spots. That toning is part of the value. Professional grading is critical if you even suspect you found one. Check the date. Check for the mint mark. Study the surface. Patience is golden here because rushing destroys everything. One bad decision turns silent fortune into pocket change. And don't you dare leave now, because the next coin is rarer, more shocking, and far more dangerous to ignore than this one. What comes next changes the entire list, and once you hear it, you'll realize how much hidden wealth has already slipped through your hands without you ever knowing it. Next coin, number 4. Listen closely because this one is the kind of coin people actually feel embarrassed to keep. Coin 4 is the 1,985 Monticello Jefferson nickel with the D mint mark, very fine condition. With that deep black shade people think means damage. And that misunderstanding is exactly why this is a hidden big treasure. A silent fortune. A coin people are accidentally losing every single day because it looks wrong. Stay till the end because this one proves that the darkest coins can hide the brightest money. This is not fiction. 1985 was a year of pressure in America. On the surface, things looked stable, But underneath there was economic adjustment, shifting confidence, and massive coin production moving fast to keep up. Nobody was babying nickels. They were struck, dumped into circulation, and forgotten. That kind of environment is deadly for survival. Most coins were wiped, polished, cleaned, or worn down without mercy. And that's why the few that survived untouched became rare without anyone noticing. Pick this coin up and it feels exactly like money should. About 5 grams of weight, just over 21 millimeters across, close to 2 millimeters thick, solid, balanced, and serious. The copper-nickel composition gives it that familiar firmness, but on this coin, the surface steals the show. That black shade, that's not rot. That's natural toning. That's time reacting gently with metal. That darkness is proof this coin was never stripped of its skin. Clean it, and it's over. Original toning is everything here. On the front, Jefferson's portrait has a depth that jumps out even in very fine condition. The letters feel bold. The features feel confident. There's no harsh shine, no fake brightness, just honest aging. Flip it over, and Monticello looks calm but commanding. The structure, the windows, the steps, collectors zoom in on those details. This detail changes everything. Certain 1985 strikes out of Denver came out strong, and those are the ones that aged beautifully instead of breaking down. Now here's the danger zone. That small D mint mark. People see it and assume common. That's the mistake. In 1,985 specific Denver runs produced nickels with unusual surface behavior and long-term stability. Most were ruined by cleaning because people thought dark meant bad. Survival in original, very fine condition with natural black toning is extremely rare. That's why this coin quietly disappeared while everyone was distracted by flashier pieces. Collectors absolutely want this coin. When one surfaces, the room doesn't explode. It tightens. Bidding gets quiet and aggressive. Nobody jokes. Nobody hesitates. These are not flip coins. These are hold coins. Supply keeps shrinking. Demand keeps climbing. This is serious money hiding in plain sight. Secret collectors want these because once they're locked away, they don't come back. Here's the number. Hear it once. Today, this 1,985 with D, Jefferson nickel has reached a market value around $146. Quiet fortune. Life-changing, money disguised as a dark 5-cent coin people are throwing away. So hear me clearly. Do not spend this coin. Never clean it. Never try to fix the black shade. That surface is the value. Professional grading is critical if you think you found one. Check the date. Check the mint mark. Study the toning. Patience is golden because one careless move can erase everything instantly. And do not go anywhere because the final coin is older, rarer, and more dangerous to ignore than all of these combined. What comes next is the real shock, and once you hear it, you'll understand how much hidden treasure has already slipped through your pockets without you ever knowing it. Next coin, number 5. This is the one people laugh at, and that laugh is costing them a fortune. Coin 5 is the 1,997 Monticello Jefferson nickel with the P mint mark, light green spots, beautiful look, fine condition. And yes, you heard that right. 1997. Modern. Ordinary. Dangerous. This is the silent fortune nobody believes in, and that disbelief is exactly why people are accidentally losing it every single day. Stay with me because this coin breaks minds. This is not fiction. 1,997 was a turning point kind of year. The economy felt confident on the surface, money was moving fast, and nobody respected small change at all. Coins were treated like background noise. Production was massive. Speed mattered more than care. And when nobody is watching, that's when rare survivors are born. Subtle changes in materials, mint handling, storage, and circulation pressure created coins that aged in unexpected ways. Most were destroyed by cleaning, polishing, or careless handling. A tiny group survived untouched, and those are the ones collectors are hunting quietly. Hold this nickel and it feels familiar but different. About 5 grams of weight, just over 21 millimeters wide, close to 2 millimeters thick, balanced and solid in the hand. The copper-nickel composition gives it that cool firmness, but the surface tells the real story. Those light green spots people think are stains, that's natural toning. That's chemistry meeting time. That's originality. That color is not damage. That color is the signal. Dirty coins, this is the shock. Never clean this coin. One wipe and the value collapses. Cleaned coins are destroyed. Original skin is everything. Look at the front, and Jefferson's portrait feels crisp but calm, not flashy, not harsh. The lettering spacing, the smoothness of the fields, collectors obsess over those tiny details. Flip it over and Monticello stands clean and centered, with balance that feels intentional. The steps, the lines, the way the metal flowed during striking, this detail changes everything. Certain 1,997 Philadelphia strikes came out with surfaces that aged beautifully instead of breaking down. That's not common. That's rare. Now pay attention to the mint mark. The P. People see it and think mass-produced, worthless. That's the mistake. In 1,997 specific Philadelphia runs produced nickels with unusual toning behavior and long-term surface stability. Most were scrubbed clean because people thought green meant bad. Survival in original fine condition with natural light green spots is extremely rare. That's why collectors are quietly aggressive about this coin. Auction rooms don't get loud for this one. They get serious. Bidding is controlled, sharp, intentional. No jokes. No hesitation. These coins are being locked away, not flipped. Collectors are holding. Supply is shrinking. Demand is climbing. Secret collectors want these because once people finally understand what they are, they're gone. This is hidden wealth hiding in plain sight. Here's the number. Hear it once. Today, this 1,997 with P. Jefferson nickel has reached a market value around $134, zero serious money. Quiet wealth. A life-changing opportunity disguised as 5 cents that people are spending at gas stations without a second thought. So listen carefully. Do not spend this coin. Never clean it. Never remove those green spots. That toning is part of the value. Professional grading is critical if you think you've found one. Check the year. Check the mint mark. Study the surface. Patience is golden because rushing destroys everything. One careless move can erase a silent fortune instantly. And now take a breath, because if this list taught you anything, it's this. Hidden treasure doesn't always look old. Silent fortune doesn't always shine. Dirty coins can be worth serious money. These old coins is a treasure. You've been holding quiet wealth without knowing it. Check your pockets. Check your jars. Check your change right now. Do not spend these coins. If you watch till the end, you now know what most people never will. And this is just the beginning. There are more hidden treasure coins out there, rarer, bigger, and even more dangerous to ignore. So stay right here with EagleCoins, because the next video exposes coins nobody talks about. And the next one you find could change everything.